Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederick Polk here. So apparently, it's been reported on CNBC that there's going to be a 90-day pause on some tariffs because over 75 countries have reached out to negotiate. But there's going to be 125% tariffs on China because, why not? And where's all this come from? Has it come from Congress? Nope. Has it come from any kind of coherent policy paper? Nope. It's come from a freaking Truth Social post. Yep, another edict from King Trump. And the mainstream media is throwing it out here like it's some kind of coherent policy, that it's something to normalize. Because God knows he might change his mind tomorrow. Because that's where we are right now as a country. That's our fiscal policy. Oh, but the Dow Jones just suddenly rocketed up. Right, because it's no longer, reacting to forces on Main Street. And I'm glad that it's actually stopped hemorrhaging for people that have their 401ks tied up in all this mess. But most of us are not using algorithms and all this bullshit trading that is somehow legal and allowed to go on. But, there's King Trump because, he had to suddenly reverse course for today because God knows what tomorrow's going to bring. This is the kind of shit that really pisses me off, is because the mainstream media refuses to do their jobs because they're all billionaire owned at this point. When you're asking Bill Burr at the Academy Awards what he thinks about the Tesla protests, and he's telling you to grow some balls, and you actually freaking talk about it, this is not how a stable country operates. All you're doing is showing the rest of the world that we can't be trusted, that we are not a stable partner, that we cannot be relied upon, because it's just up to whatever Trump's feeling whatever he's feeling that hour. This is absolutely ridiculous. And more to the point, it pisses me off because why did we have that whole stupid board that he held up with all those percentages of tariffs? What was that all about? What it tells me is it wasn't thought out. It was just some bullshit that was put out there. And that's where we're at with everything he does. With deportations to El Salvador, it's just for spectacle. Or to Guantanamo Bay, it's just for spectacle. Or Signalgate, or everything that this damn administration does. It's a sick joke because it's brought about by the psychosis of a malignant, narcissistic, adjudicated rapist, convicted felon, man baby, who's bankrupted a freaking casino. 6 times he's bankrupted companies. Hell, the man would be richer if he literally took what Daddy Trump gave him and just put it in the NASDAQ fund and became some POS playboy. Just some dilettante. He would have been richer. But nope, he's got to put his name on stuff. He's got to have the entire world paying attention to Donald Trump. And hell, I'm doing it now. This is ridiculous. My God, we're the United States of America. We're supposed to be the leaders of the free world. We're supposed to be the steady hand. And yet, because of you MAGA supporters, you put this idiot back in power. And now we're here again. My God. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Keep the faith, defend democracy, and I'll see you later.